Welcome back, students. Today we are going to revise chapter number first, unit number first of class +2, planning in sports. In this unit, we are going to discuss these points. First, that is a meaning and objectives of planning, various committee and their responsibilities, pre, during and post, tournament, knockout, league, robin, procedure to draw fixture, knockout, bye and seeding and league, intramural, extramural, specific sports program. So we are going to elaborate these points in details in this unit. So first, starting from the meaning and the objectives of planning. What is planning? We have to understand about the meaning. Planning plays an important role in sports and physical education for achieving main objectives. By planning in a definite time frame as well as term, even some unachievable task can be achieved. Meaning of planning. Planning is a predetermined course of action to achieve goal. Planning is usually interpreted as a process to develop a strategy to achieve the desired objectives, to solve problems and to facilitate actions. Planning is a way to systemize, direct, and organize the event or competition and extract the advantages and benefit of available resources. Planning is the process of making a sequence of work for a future line of action. Management is the main function of planning. Planning sets the basis for leadership, organizational structure and evaluation. Therefore, it is important to establish a sound planning foundation. Such an approach depends on the organization's view of sports and its role in the community. This view can be ascertained by examining the overall goals of the organization. Planning comprises the process of setting goals, developing strategies, and outlining tasks schedule to accomplish the goal. In simple words, planning is deciding in advance what is to be performed, when is to be performed, who is to do it, how is to be done, and where is it is to be done. So there are different definitions of planning given according to the various person. According to the Cyril L. Hudson, to plan is to produce a scheme of future action to bring about specified result and specified cost in a specified period of time. According to Mary Cussing Niles, planning is a consciousness of selecting and developing the course of action accomplish an objective. It is the basis from which future management actions. So there are different definitions are given by the authors, by the various persons, various different experts about the objectives of planning. There are various objectives of planning which are stated below. As you see in this picture, objectives of planning are given. Starts from the first point, that is to help in organizing, to develop physical fitness, to improve efficiency, to propagate sports activities, to organize sports events successfully, to check infrastructural setup, to protect and management available facilities, to develop new facilities to meet the requirement, to improve performance. So we are going in detail of these points one by one. First point, that is to make proper coordination. Proper coordination among the various members of committee is necessary for organizing the competition smoothly. Without proper coordination among the officials of the tournament, it will be difficult to conduct or organize the sports tournament. To reduce the chances of mistake. Reduce the chances of mistake is an important objective of planning. A proper plan reduces the chances of mistake and oversight. Although mistakes and oversight in any field cannot be avoided completely, but they can be reduced up to some extent through proper planning. So we reduce chances of mistake if we have a good plan. To improve efficiency. Increasing the efficiency of sports official in conducting sports event. Competition is the main objective of planning. With the help of proper planning in sports, officials become more efficient. They perform the duties efficiently and effectively. To reduce undue pressure. When tournament and the competitions are conducted or organized without proper planning, pressure will remain there to achieve certain result immediately. In such a hurry, the job cannot be performed efficiently and smoothly. So, prominent objects of planning is to reduce unnecessary pressure of hurry. If the organizers prepare a good plan, then there will no unnecessary pressure. It reduces the pressure. To keep good control over all the activities. To keep a good control over all the activities is another objective of planning. Planning and the control are connected with each other. If tournament or competition are organized with a perfect plan, good control over all the activities will be easier. To enhance the sports performance. It is also one of the significant objectives to enhance the sports performance of athlete. Without proper planning, it is impossible to improve the performance of sports person. To provide the proper coordination among the committee, to protect existing facilities. So these all are the objectives of planning. As you can see that the benefits of planning, if we can plan something before organizing a event, before organizing a tournament, so we can easily control on these points. We can reduce the chance of mistake, we can improve efficiency, reduce the pressure. We have a good control over the activities, enhance the sports performance, provide proper coordination among the committees to protect existing facilities. So these are the benefits of planning. About the second point, that is the various committees and their responsibilities. Pre, during or post. Pre means before the competition, during at the time of competition, post after the competition. What are the various committees that work together for smooth functioning and conducting of sports tournament? For systematic and smooth conducting of the sports event, various committees are formed. All committees should be framed as per the requirement of the event. People in the different committee should be selected according to their interest of work, knowledge, and their ability to handle the situation. Different committees should be formed before the start of the event in a manner to complete the work. All the committees should be named properly and their nature of duty should be planned properly. A chief patron administrative director, the head of the institution or the managing committee, should be chief patron. Executive committee, it has all the members of the staff who coordinate with the various committees. About the committees, first, that is the organizing committee. The organizing committee is responsible for the successful and smooth conduct of sports event. The various committees formed are as follow. Publicity committee, it advertises the sports event and announces the dates and venue. It's called publicity committee. This is the work of publicity committee. Reception committee, this committee is responsible for receiving the participant and other guests at the opening and closing ceremony. Transportation committee, this committee is responsible for providing transport facilities to various teams to the venue of sports event and to the boarding and lodging places. Boarding and lodging committee, the committee is responsible for making necessary arrangement for providing accommodation and serving meals to the player and officials. So this is the diagram given to understand uh, about the organizing committees. First, that is a chief patron. Second, executive committee, organizing committee. Publicity committee, reception committee, transportation committee, boarding and lodging committee. Ceremony committee, committee for officials, ground and equipment, refreshment committee, announcement committee, committee on entries and fixture and program, finance committee. About ceremony committee, what is the work of ceremony committee? This committee makes the necessary arrangement for the opening ceremony, victory ceremony and closing ceremony of the sports. It also makes the arrangement for trophies, medals and certificates. Committee for officials, this committee has various officials like referee, judges, recorder, marshal, track umpire, timekeeper and clerk of the course and lap scorers for the athletic meet. Seventh committee, that is the ground and equipment committee. This committee is responsible for making the ground and laying out the track and field. It provides equipment related to the games or athletic meets. About eighth committee, that is a refreshment committee. This committee supplies refreshment and beverage to the guests, officials and competitors. Announcement committee. This committee is responsible for making various announcements during the sports meet or game. This committee announces when an event is going to take place, the name of officials who are conducting the event. Committee on entries and program. This committee send entries forms to the various institutions. It makes the arrangement of seats for guests and spectators. It also prepares the fixture of the for the teams participating in the competition. Finance committee. This committee is related to the financial management, which prepare the budget, maintains and the account of income and expenditure. About the responsibilities of these committees. Nowadays, participation in the field of the games and sports is increasing as compared to the past. So it becomes the prime duty of the officials to organize any sports tournament or sports event in a magnificent and different way. So for the smooth conduct of any sports event or tournament, it is necessary for the officials of the tournament to know and pre and post game responsibilities. Pre-tournament responsibilities: to prepare the schedule and program of the sports tournament, the dates and the venue of the tournament, to send the information to the various teams about date and venues of the tournament, arrange prizes and certificate for the winners of the tournament, to send the entry forms of various institutions early and receive them on time for timely preparation of fixture. So this is the work of committee before the tournament, that is called a pre-tournament responsibility. During the tournament, to organize a sports tournament smoothly, the following responsible during any game tournament are essential to be followed by the officials: to check that the sports ground, field, court and related sports equipments are in order, to check the arrangement of refreshment for the participating players and officials, to provide first aid to the injured athletes and sports persons, to provide and update information to the electronic and print media. So these are the responsibilities of committee during the tournament. After that, post-tournament responsibilities. The post-tournament responsibilities to be performed by the officials are as under: to provide detailed result and other necessary information to the media, to collect all the record files related to the sports, to prepare reports related to the expenditure of the tournament, to present mementos to the chief guest and guest of honor. So these are the various committees we are discuss: publicity committee, reception committee, transportation committee, boarding and lodging committee, ceremony committee, committee for officials, ground and equipment committee, refreshment committee, announcement committee, committee on entries, program, finance committee. So these are all are the committees made for the proper functioning or smooth conducting of a tournament. These are the responsibilities of these committees: pre-tournament, during tournament, or post-tournament, after the tournament. These are the responsibilities we have discussed. So this is enough for today. After that, we are going to discuss about the tournament, about the various types of tournament, like knockout tournament, league tournament, round robin and combination tournament.